Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and welcome back to my 25 Days of Christmas review series. And today I'm going to be reviewing the original Miracle on 34th Street from 1947.
If you have trouble getting into the Christmas spirit,
I'm Santa Claus. Oh, you don't believe that, do you?
then there's something you should see.
I intend to prove that Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
Experience the magic
Christmas isn't just a day, it's a frame of mind.
and the wonder
This Kringle case is dynamite.
with the entire family.
You must be Santa.
It's the original holiday classic, Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street stars Maureen O'Hara, John Payne, Gene Lockhart, and it's directed by George Seaton. The plot to the original Miracle on 34th Street is that the holiday season is in full swing when an older gentleman is hired as a department store Santa Claus and soon fills everyone with Christmas spirit except for his boss Doris Walker. When Chris is declared mentally insane and put on trial, everyone's faith is put to the test as old and young alike face the age-old question, do you believe in Santa Claus? Now before I get onto my, likes and dislikes of this movie, I will say this. This is my first time ever seeing any of these movies. I know there's a remake out that stars Richard Attenborough, and this is my first time watching any of those movies, and I decided for me I'd watch the original, which it was on Disney+. So yeah, this was my first time ever watching either films, and I think it was good that I picked the original first. I'm probably going to review the remake at some point for this 25 Days of Christmas review series. What are my positives with this movie? Honestly, for me, I don't know. I would say most of everything. Like, I really dug the story and that. And the actor who plays Kris Kringle in this, the man who claims to be Santa Claus in that, I think he was really charming in this. Like, he doesn't play, like, the typical Santa Claus we normally know as, where it's, like, rosy cheeks and everything. Really, fat and just be like, ho, 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 and all that stuff. He doesn't play that kind of Santa. He more so portrays it as the spirit of, said ideology of what Santa Claus really is. Just this really kind, gentle, sweet, he's just, the actor they got for this character, and the portrayal, it's just, he seems like such a sweet old guy, actually. Whether or not you believe him to be Santa Claus or not. In fact, another thing I like about this is that they never really show whether or not he's truly Santa Claus. Like, they never show that he has any powers or whatever. The most they show, maybe, is at the end, but that's it. And even then, it's kind of like, is he really Santa Claus, or is he just a bit cuckoo? And, the fact that they put him on trial in that, he was such a nice guy in that, and to see him, almost kind of feel like there's no hope in that, I really felt bad for the guy. I really did. Well, again, whether or not you believed this guy to be Santa Claus or not. And knowing that, it does have a really nice Christmas aesthetic, actually. Especially, sure, I've seen much better Christmas aesthetic movies, but I think it worked for this. And honestly, the pacing of this movie is really good. This movie is an hour and a half long, and it did not feel like that. Also, all the actors, I think, did pretty good, too. In fact, there's a child actress in this, and I think she did a pretty good job, too. For my negatives with the film, honestly, for me, it has to come down to just the time period, or just, how they end up doing it, because there's some stuff that's pretty dated about this movie, I must admit. And also, some of the editing choices, for the opening titles and that, I didn't really care for. I kind of do wish there was a little bit more of a Christmas aesthetic going on than there was. I do kind of wish that. And also, sometimes the trial stuff could get a little bit boring, depending on, especially if you're a kid, it would probably be really boring to you. For me, I thought it was actually kind of somewhat engaging, because it's like, I cared about this character, and, again, such a nice guy in that. That was actually kind of suspenseful, actually. It's like, you don't really know. Are they going to deem him insane in that and lock him up forever? Or are they not? And it's basically to prove whether or not he really is Santa Claus, and yeah, so I did like that, but, if for younger people, I could see that, you know, kind of, like, that portion not being specifically interesting for younger people. And honestly, for me, those are my only negatives. So that's it. I'm going to give the original Miracle on 34th Street a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, for me, this is a damn good Christmas movie, actually. It's, like, again, this was the first time I've ever seen this movie. And I honestly would now definitely put it within my top, you know, my top favorite Christmas movies of all time. I definitely would. And this is one I probably would watch again next year, actually, for Christmas. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.